Hello and welcome to this New Year market update from 30th December 2024 to 3rd of January 2025. So, starting off the new year, and the markets was typically the same as it was in the last week. So, not much of the activity has happened in the market. But let's start with the usual updates from the US 10-year Treasury bond yield. The bond yield, after hitting the high in the last week of close to 4.6%, is now closed at 4.6.002. It's reached a peak of 4.64 or 65 last week. That's the lifetime high on the yield side, and then settled close to 4.6. The oil market, the Brent oil also rose in the last week, where it reached the $75 mark and closed at $76.69 a barrel, which was up by 3.64% in the last week. Gold also was traded in a same line. It was close to 77,320 rupees per 10 grams and was up by 1.02%. The other instrument where the impact was felt was the US dollar index. US dollar index also hit a high in the week, where it touched close to 109.5. Then it came down to 108.922. This is the lifetime high which the US dollar index have made. Showing that all the currencies, not just the Indian currency, but all the currencies against the US dollar are under a lot of pressure as of now. If we look at how the markets performed in overall context in the last week, we know we could see that Dow Jones was fairly down by 0.5%. The European market was in a mixed reaction. In the Asian market, the GIFT Nifty reacted negatively. It was down by 5%. Majorly, again, the FII's flows was not suitable for the Indian market. The Nikkei was up was 1%. The Hang Seng and Taiwanese market was down by 1.5%. The Shanghai market was down by 5%. So now let's move to how the FII active. What was the FII activity in the last week? So FIIs starting from the month of December, last week of December of the previous year and starting this year, sold close to 11,000 crore worth of equity, whereas on the other hand, DIIs pumped in 9,253 crores worth of equity. This was for the last week closing. If we look for the month of December, the whole of December, we have a large selling coming up from the FIS. Where in the starting of the month of December, they were net buyers, but towards the middle of the month, they started selling, and they sold close to 16,982 crore worth of equity. On the other hand, the DIIs were very strong in their position, and they bought 34,194.73 crore worth of equity. So starting with this month, again on a negative note, is the month of January 2025. We saw that FIIs are again net sellers for the 3 day week that they had. They sold close to 4,500 crores worth of equity. DIIs on the second hand were net buyer at 2,533 crores worth of equity. So let's look at the overall impact. The weekly impact was that the Sensex was closed a bit closed on a positive note. 0.6% it closed on a positive note. Nifty Bank was negative 5.5%. Nifty Mid Cap was up, closed in a positive zone, up by 1.67%. Small Cap was also up by 1.5%. If we look at how the monthly performance, that is the December month performance, that is December 2024 actually, performance, the Sensex was down by 2%, whereas the Nifty Mid Cap and the Small Cap index were up in the last month. by 1.5 to 1%, close to 1%. Now we look at the valuation, that is the PE valuation of the indexes. Nifty 50 trailing PE, the valuation reached 22.1, which was below 2 years average and 5 years average. Nifty mid cap 150 trailing PE was at 43.9, close to 2 years and 5 years high, definitely showing a very high PE, definitely in a very danger zone. Nifty small cap PE is now currently at 35.2, close to 2 year high and above 5 years average. Now we look at the Buffet indicator, which is a total market cap to the GDP ratio, which shows how the which is one of the indicator we use to see how the markets are valued. The markets as of now seems modestly overvalued with a valuation of 1.11 point, sorry, one not 11, 119.05%. Now we move to the Indian bond market. The Indian government bonds were trading in the same zone at 6.89% of yield. The yield curve in the short, medium, and the long term still remain flat for this week. So there's not much of the information on this side. This was all from my side. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do share, subscribe, and like to my channel.